Yes, indeed. Thank you so much to the desk. Did love the part where Jordan suddenly, you know, became a lot taller. That was a good little moment.
I liked Chad saying that ENCE is a class act. That's very traditional sports.
Yeah.
Class act. Really root for those guys.
Maybe we get some of those terms in there.
Yeah, I love what they're putting out on the field.
Honorable gentleman kind of thing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's very poetic. ENCE taking on Heroic, and Heroic have that massive scalp of vitality that they took yesterday to lean on. That's got to make you feel very confident going into a series.
Yeah, and it was Freiburg, wasn't it?
Big Daddy Freiburg.
You like to see it. ENCE going to be starting on the CT side and Heroic on the T side. And Sergey's pushing up and absolutely shutting down S-Tag. And a little bit of backup here as well. Sergey still landing headshot. He gets back behind the rock and just in time for a reload. This is very dangerous. If he goes down, then this might not have been worth it for ENCE.
No, but he's so on point right now. Do they really want to challenge? Flashbang is beautiful. Even Alexi B is here, but he can't do anything to really help out and doesn't even throw the nade. Mess that up, and he's going to back off. That's well done from Heroic to at least manage that pressure. They do lose 2 players, but they come out on top of things.
Not bad at all. And actually, for Heroic point of view, they even saved the smoke. They saved the Molotov. Stoun's got 3 kills.
You can see he even wanted to go challenge even before that flashbang come out. He thought better of it when he got brought down to half HP.
And look at what they have. They have, what, 2 P250s and a USP on the T side, so they're feeling quite good.
The hard part is that X7 has such a good position, such an advanced position outside of the B bomb site that he doesn't really want to move from it because it can give you so much information, and it's such a nice spot wherever they go. If they go to the B bomb site, you have a quick flank. If they come back into you, chances are they might not check that corner. You might be able to get a free kill, but because of that, they can't actually get to a position where they can work together.
If Stoun keeps the bomb, then that 1 HE from LXCB there's like a freaky universe in which
that HE grenade wins the round?
Yep.
Well,
like if he just, because he's at the stairs anyway, and actually that is a position that people do know how to throw grenades to.
And the time as well, 15 seconds left. That could put the bomb on the ground.
Yep. So let's just wait. It's 1 in 1,000 if it happens, but it would be funny. He's thinking about it. No, he's going to shoot right through. That's so good. 5 seconds left of the bomb. They have to put it down immediately afterwards. The grenade underhand, not quite going to kill Freiburg, but the pistol will. What a play from Alexi B. Alone, and he takes the first with the 3rd one as well. I can't believe it. That is out of control.
That's so cruel. What a nice performance from him coming through that smoke. And you have to say Heroic just not leaving themselves any time to work with. Planning inside the smoke. I mean, it is a little bit lucky that he's directly on the spam inside the smoke. But still, 3 versus 2, and you have no time to recover from this level of a kill. Freiburg just has to try and plan it afterwards. Well done from Alexi B. Between him and Sergey, that wasn't even like a team win. That was just 2 players.
It really was. A little bit long, and then rest up at the A-bomb side. Well, we've got a Krieg and a Scout in play for the Heroic side. Just to try and see if they could do some damage. They'd obviously get the bomb down. Alu challenged by Stoun, but not going to be running into any trouble this time. On the CT side there for ENCE. Pretty good stack going on. Ooh, Sergey could have definitely got caught there. It was S-Tag on a lone mission with a Scout. He was literally out hunting, wasn't he?
They're all kind of doing this. Look at Freiburg challenging all on his own. At least he's got a Krieg looking for anybody. There's a chance he's going to wrap. Oh, that is a great shot from Aerial. Freiburg probably has no idea how those shots are so accurate. Blame is going to get distracted by the door opening, and that's a 2-0 in the favor of ENCE.
Yeah, they managed to handle that quite nicely. Keeping on to the 3 UMPs, the MP5, and now they've even upgraded for the Krieg. So they're going to be excited about that. I do think it is, I don't know, it's just such a powerful weapon to have the Krieg on the CT side. I think one of the downsides of having it on the T side, not that it's a huge one, it's just that you have to be moving into the fight. Whereas if you have it on the CT side and you can just stay crouched somewhere and headshot people instantly, it's just so good.
Yeah, it's pretty unreal. Well, I think it was like a Liege that in a game on Overpass picked up a Krieg and had it for like 16 or 17 straight kills.
Yep. Well, I mean, imagine, especially in a map like Overpass, right? Where, like, if you take it long or even in those B tunnels or something, it's like, that's just going to be so hard to challenge. And at least, you know, just in terms of, obviously, the AUG can do, what, like 98% of that? But it doesn't get the one-shot headshot, so...
Right, the Krieg is just that one extra level. Well, Alu is still on the staircase, and he's got to be careful. A couple eyes in this direction as he comes over to check things out. Sergey has already called the pressure and called that he's fallen back, and he doesn't have any help far away. There's no one to distract. It's gonna all be a hold with this SMG. There's the first kill. S-Tag and blameF not turning the corner just yet, but he knows they're there holding the trigger. He's got 2, and there's the pistol out, but he cannot convert. Alu is here for the save from behind, and the bonus money gonna be very nice for an AWPer. Bomb on the ground, and that should be a 3rd round for ENCE.
Yeah, nice enough hold with the MP5. Just the way that it sounds kind of makes me want to use it. There's something about that feels very pleasing.
The silencer?
Yeah.
That must be it.
It's, yeah, but they managed to get the sound just right, I feel like. Good on them. That's the 3rd round for the ENCE team. And leading into round number 4, we'll see if Heroic, you know, have a little bit of the quality that they were having yesterday. That was exciting. Taking down Vitality, that's really quite something.
Get friberg back up to 30 kills. Lightning strikes twice.
I would really love that. That would make me happy. But there are actually a lot of people on this team that have the potential to go quite deep. We'll see if... I mean, I think it's going to be hard for friberg to outshine some of the other guys on this team. That's what I'm saying.
Especially in this round. Triple push with the SMGs, taking a bit of a risk. Sergej looking for NedoSaphiX. He's got the dink, but can't find the kill. And now, towards the choke point, it's Alu wrapping around. The communication isn't there fast enough, and Alu's going to be able to get away. That is a very nice point of aggression, and even Stavn is pushed back with low HP.
Maybe only friberg, really, who could create an opening in this game for them right now. They're a man down, but they are sneaking onto the B bomb site. Slowly, friberg looking for an opening. The smoke is going to be happening up there. Molotov explodes midair. I guess that was meant for the barrels there on the right-hand side, but X7 close by. If not for that smoke, he would have been able to probably shut the round down almost immediately. Might still be able to do that when it fades, but oh, he's going to come right through. That is pretty aggressive, but it works out wonderfully. Stavn going to pick up 2 big kills, and now it's Alu up there. Oh, and he's going to go down. What a huge triple coming out.
Yeah, Aerial just couldn't get into cover. He was stuck out in the open. He was kind of frozen after that trade. And Alu just didn't have the HP for the fight. That's well done from Heroic, and you're exactly right. friberg creates the opportunity to smoke towards Catwalk, but just the initiative to take control of that B bomb. So when so much pressure is in mid, he finds the escape route, and Heroic's able to capitalize. A nice 1 versus 2 for Stavn.
Yeah, he got 3 in the pistol and 3 now, so kind of a decent start for him. Still very early days, so we'll see. Alu, as you said, he got all those UMP kills earlier, able to pick up the AWP with even a fair bit of cash in the bank. Flashes in, and oh, got scouted there by S-Tag.
I don't think there's a chance.
Be careful, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna catch him.
At 1 kill he goes back for after getting tagged. He wanted that shot, and that kept him there for just an extra second to allow the AKs to get into place. Sergej's pushed up aggressively. Only NedoSaphiX really watching it. S-Tag and blameF trusting in him, but there's a timing on this, and Sergej's going to hear these footsteps, and when does he want to turn this corner?
If nobody goes to check, then that's pretty huge for him. friberg looks like they definitely want to check. He's still ready for it and picks up a big double kill. They were actually kind of aware that that could happen. And Sergej now realizing, if we're going to get back in this round, I'm going to have to do something really crazy, and that might just be it. It likes to be from the other side. Sergej to pick up blameF. And just like that, the bomb down with 50 seconds, and Sergej, he has a Molotov. He could actually hold him off at the stairs, but I think he's trying to play maybe even a deeper mind game here.
I don't think he knows where they're going to come from. And yeah, this is going to be so tough. friberg sees it before Sergej can even get in the fight. So heroic effort, and they did everything they could. They found a way to set up a crossfire towards Party with that push out long. It's just not enough. They've taken too much damage early on, and for Heroic, that's 2 rounds in a row, and you've taken the money away from ENCE. That's got to feel so good. Like the first time Alu has an AWP,
yeah,
you don't take any damage to it. You now have control of the money 5 rounds in. You're going into round 6, and it's going to have to be pistols from the ENCE side of things. They do have a nade stack on the board. 4 players with HEs. Alu with that flashbang.
I do love a good nade stack. Almost nothing makes me happier than that. Even if it doesn't work out, then you get the comedy of, you know, the other failure. Oh, they chase him down. See? It's always good.
That was a nice little endorphin rush. I'm not gonna lie to you, Anders. That was great.
Feels. I mean, they're still gonna lose the round just plainly. There's nothing to recover this. But
well, they can keep the op. Actually, that wouldn't even be the worst thing in the world, is if they just ran away, just kept the op in their hands. Down.
No, they're not doing that. Why are they not doing that?
They're gonna risk it entirely. Alu, he's gonna go for one more. He's gonna lose that op. He's gonna give it right back.
He can rebuy it, but that still does not make a lot of sense, does it?
Not to me. However, maybe they have just some deeper level of tactics. No, they don't. That seems silly.
Finland logic we're working with here.
That seemed like they just a little frag hungry. Yeah, the nade stack. That's beautiful. They go deep in as well. Nice job coordinating all that from ENCE.
It was funny because they slowed him down. He was like trying to get away, and they were like, nope.
Yeah, the nades just kept bringing him right back.
3-3 the scoreline as we head into round number 7. Nalu spending all of his cash on that armor and 8 ADP. Oh, Alexi B finding a kill. That's a good way to get the round started here.
And with that opening kill, Sergey and Alu just straight up fall back into the A bomb site. They're going to go out for a long setup. They're not keeping any presence in bathroom, which leaves S-Tag and Stown to take control of that with no real defense to be mounted, and the rest of Heroic just patiently waiting to see if there's going to be any more aggression from the inside of things. Anyone going to push up? Anyone going to make a mistake?
X7 took a bit of damage. I'm guessing that must have been a grenade or something from Freiburg. Playing out there.
It's Alu who's going to be the next point of contact. He's just holding this angle. If he goes for a jump peek, you can see S-Tag's looking for the jump for information. And Alu might just give it to him.
Certainly tries. That would have been a beautiful flick if that could have worked out. Trading some shots to the wall down here, but Heroic are going to be evacuating this side of the map and instead look at a group up on the A side by the restrooms. Again, far out there on the corner is Sergey. Alu's got no grenades to even help him out. So if he got into any kind of an extended fight, there would be no flashbangs or anything to set it up. He's going to have to do this on his own, but he definitely knows that grenade. NATO Safex on the other side, going to be very hard for him to win this fight. He will do it immediately. I would have said Sergey probably had the advantage just from knowing, but good kill. Flashbang on Alexi B does get the bomb carrier down, but NATO Safex there to pick up the return. Now planting right in front of X7, guessing the wrong angle. I think Alexi B used all the luck in the pistol round on that one. And now it's a 2-on-2 with the bomb down, and Aerial with a big kill there on NATO.
S-Tag though in a 1 versus 2, and actually he can find these. If he can find this first op shot, he can make this into a 1-on-1. He's close up though, and he's got to stay there because of the bomb. It's not planted for him in the boxes, but he's found Alu, and that's going to force Aerial off the bomb. S-Tag playing a great game so far, but just too much bomb timer for Aerial to toy with, and that's going to be a victory for ENCE.
Yeah, just as he got that kill S-Tag, he actually heard the guy tapping the bomb, so he couldn't have known if he was still holding it. Kind of rough, but ultimately...
You're basically playing a game of chicken at that point.
Yeah. With a bomb, no less. You know?
Yeah, with fate.
That's hard to do. That's going to be another round for ENCE, and I don't know. It looked like actually Heroic had the upper hand going into this fight.
That's a very nice shot from NATO Safex. Really, really well done. 4-3 in the favor of ENCE, and that's not been bad. That's a victory off the back of that opening pick, although I really did like that equalizer on Sergey out towards long. He loves playing in that position, which I feel like has got to be a point of frustration for you, because I know on a personal level, you really don't like that corner.
No, ever since 2017, I think, is when I think Cloud9 sort of made it quite popular. There are like a couple of scenarios in which...
Trendsetters, the Cloud9 lineup?
Yeah. I mean, there are a couple of things where I would say maybe I could be okay with it. If the guy holding behind... If you've got some sort of backup in the A-bomb side and that guy has a couple of flashbangs so that he could at least try and help you.
Right.
But I feel like very often what happens is that guy in the CT spawn, he's going to get smoked off. And then, you know, you actually don't have any help at all. And it gets real weird. But it does work every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Complain.
Yeah.
Still 4-3, moving into round number 8. Nobody really has any kind of an economy going, so this is going to be one of those pivotal rounds that could decide a lot right here. And NATO Safex just pushing right through. That is so aggressive, and you could tell the defense here at the B-bomb site not ready for it. ENCE getting a little bit overwhelmed here. Aerial doing his absolute best to get the kills, and actually with the help of X7, who was already dead at that point and had been for a couple of seconds, still able to get that kill on the Molotov. That should have been way better for Heroic.
Oh god, that Molotov is perfect. He's got the kill as well. S-Tag down to 44 HP. This is going to be such a tough clutch. He has no idea what's happening when he gets out of the smoke, but he still finds Alu overextended over the top of the smoke. It's S-Tag. 2 quick kills and another big clutch. 4-4. I don't know how he's done that.
How did he jump up on the box afterwards? Like, what? That seemed crazy.
I don't know why ENCE is so aggressive on that retake. Not to be super critical, but the bomb just goes down. You have no reason to overextend in such a massive fashion, to be out in the open, let the smokes fade, get in position.
I absolutely thought from the way he was moving there, S-Tag, that he was just trying to get out of the line of sight. Like, he just wanted to get away. And he's like, nope, I've just got it all planned out in my head for some reason.
Yeah, this is definitely going to work. Intuition. Something is telling me to jump on this box. Or on these sandbags. friberg going to lead the way with this UMP. And this is where ENCE is stacked up quite obviously on the minimap. And he hasn't seen any of that just yet.
He senses it though, doesn't he? He's got that sixth sense. So playing all these years, maybe not.
Yeah, that sixth sense really failed him there. It's like the worst Spidey sense in history.
Listen, he's getting warmed up.
They'll get there. Utility being thrown over, but ENCE's actually rotated back. So again, they have the perfect stack called at this bomb site. Even blameF, he spots one, but doesn't feel the danger, doesn't call it off whatsoever, and perhaps for good reason. That Krieg is going to work. The flashbang of S-Tag really helping him play point man on the attack. At 5 rounds for Heroic on this T side it's very nice.
Yeah, they're off to a fantastic start right now. Having a really good time. Down with 10, blameF with 9. Pretty much all going according to plan right now. And Alu on the other side with 10 kills. That's pretty good. He's got the AWP back. That's the one thing that could really, I think, really ruin the rest of this half right now for ENCE is if they don't have the economy to continue to buy the way that they are right now, because that would be a hard thing to run into. Heroic did pick Overpass, just to point that out too. Ooh, Alu, that is very dangerous. And they're setting up side. They're going to triple grenade. Oh, right into the boost. If one more grenade had hit, I don't know where the last one went.
It might have been the guy that Alu just killed.
Oh, you could be right.
That would be something else if it turns out that's what saved their life. But yeah, that is a perfect nade stack and an even more perfect aggressive peek from Alu.
Oh, Isaac 7 shooting through the wall with 10 health. That seems to be inviting some kind of karma, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got to admire the balls though. Alu is gonna miss a shot.
Admire the balls, Moses. 2017.
Yeah, definitely need to admire the balls.
Well, we're in round number 10. They have the man lead, but the damage from those grenades. If Alu did ruin that triple stack, I'm a little bit upset at him.
It would make you puke in your mouth a little bit, wouldn't it?
I mean, it would be beautiful in a different kind of way, but you kind of also wanted to see what would have happened, you know?
Well, blameF, close up to the smoke. He's got to hear the scopes as well. Certainly there's going to be a flash through this, where he's just going to come through on his own, and Alu, I think he might have scoped up right at the end and just couldn't even see the peak. Low HP is X7, and that's 2 big kills for blameF.
You are going to be so disgusted if you're ENCE on that side. You're just going to be thinking, like, what is he doing? Why is he just walking through it? There's not even anyone near him. blameF is going to be found by Sergej, though. And now it's a 3-on-3. Alexi B waiting behind the pillar. Going to get an easy kill on friberg, and there's an AWP on the other side, too. S-Tag able to get a kill on Aerial, but now it's all on Stavn, and he's got almost no time left. He's going to have to go straight for it. I think Sergej could probably just take him out as soon as he stands up here. Yep, that's going to be a great kill. And ENCE somehow winning the round.
It's costly, though. Only goes down to one person. As you mentioned, the economy is just not built up. So, again, you're going to be right on the rail in terms of how much money you have to spend if you're ENCE.
Oh, wow.
AWP will get dropped over. That's a bit brutal. I still think that's a very good round for Heroic. Good recovery. blameF just being risky with that smoke. Why not? Works out in his favor. Actually, the kill from Sergej is the thing that sealed the round. Because even though blameF got those 2 kills at long, the fact that Sergej pushes up bathrooms, he gets all the information. Okay, let's check out this shot by Alu.
I feel like that guy did throw the grenade.
Yeah, he might have gotten it off.
Maybe it hit something on the way?
Yeah, could have. Maybe he just missed it. Regardless, Sergej with that kill, he gets all the information that it's going to be a B hit. So the defense from ENCE never actually shifted based off those 2 kills. So fair play to Sergej. That's a really heads up move.
Alu trying to be real aggressive with the AWP to figure out what's going on, and actually they're gonna really double down on this, aren't they?
I like it. The past few rounds we've seen him be aggressive and assertive, and I like that out of Alu. At least in this game so far, especially in a round like this where the AWP is kind of a big piece of weaponry that you have. You have the 2 SMGs, so you want that AWP to be able to help get you information, and that's what the deep peek in towards Monster does. They've now cleared out short sewers, and Alu is rotated back to A.
Yeah, they feel pretty confident that they know most of what's going on. Still possible for Heroic to make a retreat and get back to the B-bomb side, but that they would at least know early from X7. So we'll see. Alu, deep angle, good position over on the other side. He's going to miss the chance right there. Second time around, though, will win the fight and the follow-up. This is beautiful. They were really relying on that AWP, and he's going to absolutely deliver on this round. Grenade right on top. A triple kill here for Alu. That was nicely done all across the board.
Yeah, that was so sick. I mean, first, the double flash to give himself the angle, the deep peek. When he finds that kill, the great thing is that second kill that he gets out towards long, you can see he knows exactly what's coming. He knows during that time, during the reload, someone is trying to walk up along that wall and creep up and get close during the hit. And he just puts it all down. That's great. You mentioned it. That AWP on Alu could be like the one thing that gets ENCE back into this game. At the moment, it's given him that lifeline. The money for Heroic is now gone.
Yeah, and they need it right now. 6-5, still a pretty good scoreline for Heroic.
If they can calm this down and settle this down, ENCE, and then get up to like 9-6, 10-5, I think they're going to be very pleased with that, considering where, you know, how quickly Heroic was able to get their 5 kills.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like 9-6, 10-5 is perfectly fine. Anything can happen at that point. Well, Stauner, we just saw the youngest player in the tournament by 24 days, but he gets blown up.
What a champion.
I was going to say happy birthday, but it's not his birthday, but still. Just absolutely right.
That's I mean, he had the lineup for that grenade as well. Very prepared. Sergey with the AK going to transfer over. Now just needs to go pick up the AWP. 7 rounds for ENCE. But Heroic's going to bring out the AK-47s again. 13 kills on Stoun and 11 on blameF.
You were thinking about saying something, Moses. Say it.
No, it's just the blameF.
Yeah, I've tried to puzzle out. I've tried to puzzle out. Even there's not even any like kind of Danish connection that I can think of that would make sense. So.
And it really sounds ridiculous if you just say blame.
It does. We'll talk to him at some point.
Okay.
I don't want to be too aggressive about it because he's massive and he could probably beat us both up. So.
I don't know. You've been in the gym. You've been telling me about all your boxing stuff.
Still, look at him. Like he's got those arms. I'm scared. It's round.
Scared or turned on, Anders?
I mean, there's a fine line, Moses, between those two things. I'm not gonna lie. Round number 13, though. So we try and get back into the game. Do our best. And still picking up those rounds, starting actually to build an economy of their own. And that 9-6 or 10-5 is actually not looking that impossible if you look at the economy of Heroic. It's perfectly plausible that ENCE could win this round and almost just bounce up to 9. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh, that could be a beautiful grenade. Oh, is not loving that.
That just drilled him in the back of the head off that bounce. Perfect nade. Oh, here's the Molotov as well to force him out of the open. And they're going to go for the aggressive peek. That is a well orchestrated piece of aggression from ENCE. And now look at the response. So much utility being thrown. They're committed to this now. They've thrown everything they have. Flashbang bouncing in just past NATO Safix, and the smoke comes up, but he's going to try and get through. It's blimeF to open things up, and now the entries come in. Now the trade's in the favor of Heroic, but there's still one last defender trying to hang on.
It's actually a pretty good entry for Heroic, in spite of the fact that it looked like they were kind of forced into it a little bit. Bomb does get planted. Sergey right here. That's another great grenade landing right on top of NATO Safix, and Sergey not checking the corner. Don't think he realized there was a guy still in the bomb site. And now it's on Alu. Can he make this one work? Very hard to retake with the AW. He does have a Molotov, and if he threw it on the bomb site, well, that would be the perfect move at the moment. Pistols out instead, and as soon as he crosses the ledge here, S-Tag will take him down. Heroic finding a big round.
That's a huge round to win, especially because that was one of the ones that didn't actually look like they had a great chance of winning that. After friberg goes down, like, Heroic was forced into attacking that bomb site with very little utility, much less manpower even attacking it. So the fact that they were able to get in, that one kill from blameF opens the floodgates. That's what allows the players to get over from where sandbags are of that little catwalk. That's what allows them to actually stream into the site. So beautiful entry from blameF. And Heroic somehow still fighting in this. And again, economy, yeah, there's only 2 rounds left, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But I mean, if Heroic can win this, ENCE is shattered for the last round.
Here we go. No one's boosted on the other side. This time we had all the grenades. It's still cool, but not as cool.
Yeah, mostly just like a fireworks show. Ooh, yeah. That one's cool.
Whoa. Yeah, that did a lot of damage, didn't it? That sort of go into the tunnels and you're like, well, what are we going to do now? I guess that's the answer. Just hit the headshots in return.
That's just the worst feeling. Like, X7 is literally just throwing a smoke, and as soon as it gets released out of his hand, he like goes into cover to pull it out, and he comes back and someone's there.
Yeah.
And then he gets shot in the face, and then friberg is turning the corner with the UMP. Ariel's blind. Now, the good news for ENCE, if you're going to look for a silver lining in such a disaster, is that it was such a comprehensive disaster that they got to save the guns immediately. They knew they had no chance right when the kills came in.
That is true. I like that about you, Moses. You're able to look at the bright side.
Sometimes I'm a very positive person.
You have some experience with disaster yourself, so I feel like it's just, you know, you might be experiencing some later on.
Years of experience. No, not to that.
Not worried?
I'm not worried.
Right. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. You haven't been secretly practicing?
No, they asked me to.
Oh. Hiko and the guys?
I think DeBears was trying to set it up. DeBears has been practicing. You're gonna run into an old legend. The legend of DeBears.
Don't want to lose to the Bears, that's the problem, but I feel like that does worry me.
It's a very real possibility. Jordan's a streamer, so he does some cool things with video games once in a while.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? We will be fine, don't worry about it. I'm not scared.
Yeah, you got DSN. Has he been playing?
I bet a lot. Round number 15, last of the half coming through. Down running right into Aerial and the MP7S tag to follow it up, and actually a lot of spray coming through. Alu hitting a shot as well, taking down Blameif, and Freiburg, he had the right idea, but Alu is so quick, and that's going to be the round favoring ENCE. 8-7 in the first half, and I think that's very good for them. They kind of needed that to be their round. That's the first half done. We'll see how the second half goes when we come back right after the break.
Everybody got it like
never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hearing none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. And you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aye.
Live until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you wanted, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move. 3, 2, bringing summer to you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone would show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide in with the rhymes that make the dimes all close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
And we're back once again. It is ENCE and Heroic at a best of 3 here at IEM Chicago. And right now, Heroic are putting on a pretty good performance. And it's kind of weird. It's not like ENCE have been doing anything horribly. I can't even think of anything that's really gone badly for them. But it ends up 8-7. That's a pretty good scoreline for Heroic.
It was actually a pretty good tug of war back and forth. The fact that it ends up this close is really, really cool. Both teams had their opportunities to kind of take a massive lead, and they both fought back just enough to keep things within this one-round striking distance. So that's very, very cool. 5 players from ENCE in this pistol round heading towards the B bomb site. 2 players of utility. The smokes are out from Alexi and X7, and they're already through Monster. The defense is going to be a bit of a crossfire depending on how successful Sandbags players can be, and S-Tag still here taking shots into the bomb site, and that's a big risk. NATO Safix goes down, but still, plenty of Heroic players in the area to respond. That is a nice pounce from BlameF, and he's got the bomb on the ground. Yeah,
that's a huge kill. Now they're going to have to go back and fight for it. They do get the kill on Stavn, so it's all on BlameF, and he's trying his very best to get that last headshot, but Sergey will drop him instead. Him and X7 combining for all the kills in the round, and that will be a huge win for ENCE picking up that pistol. I think they're going to make them very happy. Alu, I noticed as well, 19 kills in the first half. It's pretty cool.
That's not bad. They need him to continue that, though. They're going to need that up on the T side. We'll see if he can keep up the pressure. It is going to be investment in this second round from Heroic. 2 Deagles on NATO Safix and Freiburg. 2 Scouts and S-Tag and Stavn. And BlameF with the CZ. Big arms, small gun. It's like the noisy cricket. MIBR? Or I mean for Men in Black? Not MIBR.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I was kind of, yeah. That made me think a whole bunch of things that...
What was the first one that came to mind?
No, it's too complicated. Like, it was like a whole train of thought that happened really quickly.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Yeah, I'll try and explain it. It might take a couple of hours, so... Freiburg getting shot right in the toes. Don't think there are any left, in fact. Might have to have, like, I don't know, foot surgery of some kind.
Toe implants?
Yeah. Toe augmentation. I don't know if that's the thing. But yeah. New little robot toes on Freiburg. That's what I was talking about.
Well, it's a 4-on-4. And Heroic is a pretty passive defense. They do have a stack at the B bomb site, which seems to be the right call, but Alu is investigating. He's walking all up along bathrooms. BlameF is coming up the stairs behind to investigate himself. Alu's about to clear out this bomb site, though, so... Oh, that's a good kill from behind if he can get it, and he does. Now they're almost forced into this B hit, but the smoke is holding them back just for the moment. This is going to get dicey because BlameF is going to pick up the SMG, and he's going to be on his way on the rotation to the B bomb site.
If he could throw the smoke to Monster Tunnel from that A side, that would be really something. Instead, he's going to run for it. Safix close range, and Sergey will take him down. Freiburg with a good kill taking down Sergey, but they're still clearing out the bomb site in a good fashion here. 15 seconds. The grenade will not stop the bomb plant at all. And now, just go for it. X7 going to go for the headshot instead. I was going to say, could have definitely just got the bomb plant.
Oh, Heroic's going to be frustrated. That was within their reach, and just some awkward fights in that B bomb site, even with the stack. Couldn't hold long enough for BlameF to get back. Nicely done from Aerial to clear out this bomb site, even find the scout immediately after Freiburg. They almost line up for him at long range. 10-7 though, and that's ENCE now grabbing a pretty commanding control of the early stages of the second half. And Heroic, by virtue of losing that pistol, I mean, if they don't get started pretty soon, ENCE can run away with this very easily.
Yeah, they definitely could. We do have HE grenades in play though. A lot of them.
Another stack.
I mean, I feel like it's unlikely you would get many kills this way, but I still admire the effort.
Well, you're kind of hoping for like a rush B or like a fast contact play. That might be the only thing, and obviously they can soften them up. It's a pretty nice choke point, 2 or 3 players coming between there, but no one from ENCE is being too aggressive. Again, it's Alu with the MAC-10 on the other side of the map. He's the one just investigating. He's on the recon mission.
Yeah, I mean, why not? He's the one with the experience. He's got all the kills too. I feel like that's a good place for Alu to be. This is cool. I mean, at this point, you're just kind of waiting for the bomb plant, and then you're just going to triple grenade whoever's planting the bomb. Like, even if that works, it probably does not win you the round. But
right.
It's going to do some damage, right? It'll be worth it.
I think the real fear is if they spot or hear Alu or see him jump up on this truck, if they throw the nades too early. Oh, he's not even looking. There's the dink. There's the kill. Alu has the information, but they can't take advantage of it because he is not actually holding onto that A bomb site. Now it's all about B once again. Deja vu to the last round. And there's a nice start with the entries, but there's still 3 nades in hand for this Heroic team.
Yeah, they can save them for the plant as well. Blame if not doing that. I was going to say, just wait until someone's down there. That might be the way to go about it. Looks like Ents are slowly thinning it out. The grenade will get one. That's on Aerial, so something to be working with here in the 3-on-3. They're going to be trying to get this boost in. It is very common. They definitely got spotted doing that. Yeah, Sergey absolutely aware of it, and he's going to win that fight, no problem. Mac 10 versus AK.
And he, yeah, as you said, he knew he was there. That was almost the most casual one-tap headshot. S-Tag can get nothing at the end. So Ents with an 11-7 lead. They've got plenty of money, even with a couple losses, and Alu should be able to get out an AWP. But the defense as well. 2 AUGs, 2 M4s, and an AWP on S-Tag. This is where it must begin for Heroic. If they lose this and they kind of run out of money, very quickly, I think Ents just kind of runs away with this map.
Yeah, they absolutely do. How many kills are on S-Tag at the moment? 9. That's not too bad, but I think we could actually get a lot more out of him. He's actually a very capable player, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he could get a couple of more shots out of him, especially early on in the second half here. That would really make a difference.
I feel like there's a lot of like underrated, maybe not underrated, but just young talent that on this Heroic team that if it like all comes to fruition,
yeah,
they're gonna have a lot of skill and some pretty scary players.
Yeah, and in some lucky sense, they also seem to be all of the players who aren't first in line in case ever Astralis made some sort of a lineup change, because that's the other scary thing, isn't it? If you've got like 1 or 2 players that are skilled enough that they might have like 1 foot, you know?
Yeah, just get poached from you.
Or at least thinking about it, you know? I feel like it's good to be committed to the cause here. NatoSafeX also getting shot in the toes. It's all tradition now. You get those steel-plated boots. You think they stop bullets? Like the construction site?
No, but those are actually like, those boots are scary too. You ever worn those?
No, but they seem kind of cool. Like there's a little part of me like the, you know, it's like childhood Anders kind of wants to.
Well, they have this weird thing where it's like if something too heavy falls on them, which they're supposed to protect your toes, like they can just sever your toes. So it is like this weird situation where it's like, yeah, they'll block some things that are heavy, but not all things that are heavy can be protected against.
Okay.
Down is going to hold on right between Monster, and he's actually entirely blind. X7 just turning to the right, clearing everything out. All that's left is NatoSafeX and Freiburg, and they're going down 1 by 1. This lonely defender inside water trying to hold on. Good damage dealt, but a 3-on-2 for Ents.
I mean, Bomb goes down with very, very little time left, but they're going to have a pretty good time over here. S-Tag, no chance for the retake there. And that is kind of a disaster here. Now things are really starting to look grim for the Heroic side, and Ents have really woken up. 12-7 now, but the economy for the mostly Danish, the Scandinavian side, let's put it like that. We've got some sort of weird alliance going on there. It's never actually been clear to me exactly what Scandinavia is, and I apparently live there.
Apparently Finland isn't part of it, but I always feel like
some indeterminate geographic area that's like...
Yeah, I don't know. That's your stuff. I don't
know. I'll figure it out one day. 12-7 though, and I don't know. If you're Stavn and you're playing on that ramp and you get shot down from the L-bend, I feel like you could blame somebody else for that, right? Like that's your chance to say, hold on, guys. Like I was holding the tunnel. What's going on?
Yeah, I did my job. Ooh, Molotov is going to force BlameF to use the smoke. Also give away his position. Some spam coming in towards the door. There's a pretty big stack at this B-bomb site. 4 players here.
You know, that corner that BlameF was just in, that's my favorite place for people to get mollied. Because there's a fire extinguisher right around the corner. So there's like a nice irony going on there. You should die right in front of the fire extinguisher.
What if you could shoot the fire extinguisher and it would put out the molly?
There is a part of me that thinks that would be cool, but also it would be...
Too much?
It would be weird.
Well, Heroic trying to adjust on the map and put themselves in the right position. Actually seem to have a pretty good read. S-Tag has just moved out towards long. Stavn is at the CT side of bathrooms. And inside, they don't have too many more adjustments left in them. There's not a whole lot of time left, 35 seconds. So wherever they kind of decide, and it seems they're pretty committed. Long A is the point of attack. BlameF and NatoSafeX trying to rotate back to get there in time, but I think they're just going to miss it. It's got to be on these 3 defenders.
S-Tag with the Deagle as well in the corner. I was going to say if you had a CC, maybe that would make a lot more sense, but doesn't really get the chance. And 2 versus 5 now means Enza are going to be putting a 13th round on the board. And I don't know. This is Heroic's map pick. Next one is Nuke. We all know Enza are decently good at that map. So Heroic might be in at least a little bit of trouble.
I think they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
A lot of it.
Yeah. Well, certainly in this map,
If you look
they're
at
getting absolutely nothing going on. Yes. Yeah, the winning percentages aren't great. 73% winning percentage for Ents on Nuke and 33% for Heroic. So that's not ideal. That's one of those things where you really would like them to take this first map so you can make a competitive series. It's not looking likely though, because even on this CT side, they're just getting trounced. They're just getting ran over.
yeah.
It's been 5 in a row for the Finnish offense.
That's nicely done from Alexi. You like to see those kind of things. 13-7, yeah, it has been looking really good. I mean, remember the first half was actually not that great even for them, and ooh, that's a nice jump, very aggressive, but it does get the kill. Now going to be falling back in. Stown can't make it back around the corner. Sergey trying to push up. Freiburg there to help him out, and that is going to be a 3-on-4 now. Freiburg still tapping away, not able to find the kill though.
She's all alone. Look, 3 players at this wall, just none of them actually swinging. 2 of them AWPs, maybe not wanting to be aggressive, but now Alu, he's just got to sit back. You have 1 minute and 15. Wait for the mistake. Wait for someone to peek into you. That's what he's looking for at the moment. I think that's a CT smoke that was just put down in front of the Graffiti to allow them to readjust their position. But it also gives Alu some space to move and creep up and grab a new angle himself.
They always check part of the bomb site. Gotta find a way to smoke up at the sniper spot. Molotov as well, actually creating a lot of space right here. That's interesting. And now to pick up the bomb and actually try and put it down. It's still not easy because with those 2 orbs in play on the CT side, where can you stand on this bomb side where you're not gonna get be walking into somebody's crossfire? I mean, that could be a real danger here. Let's see how it goes with the retake now. Heroic, an absolute must-win round. They need to be able to pick this one up already. Alu picking up Netosafix and going for another one, finding a second in the round and a third as well. He made that look so easy. 24 kills here on the veteran player. That's just, I mean, that's just scary.
Yeah, he did make that look very, very good. And using that pillar perfectly, even covering his teammate well enough so they can get out of the bomb site. That was the big thing, was Alu was going to be the man to really hold off on that retake. That's a good flick. But, I mean, you could see there's just so much ground to cover for Heroic, and they don't have any utility. There's no flashbangs, there's no deep smoke, no nade just to make anyone feel uncomfortable. And I actually think that smoke that they threw to block off, to allow them to passage to cross over to Graffiti, I think that was the one that actually ruined this round for them. Because that allowed Alu to feel very comfortable in pushing up towards water. He had the follow-up Molotov, he had the follow-up smoke towards heaven. Freiburg's got to do it all with his shotgun. He's got just the one. Just the Lexi.
Still probably worth it in terms of the weaponry. But they're 4-on-4. X7 backing off and tapping away. Blameth with a flank, and he's going to get caught in the middle of it. If they hadn't come back for him, that would actually have been genius. But now it's clearly falling apart here for Heroic.
It's all desperation. Just someone trying to make any kind of a play.
Yes.
When you're 7 rounds down, to get you back in it, to get any kind of something positive. They still have not won a single round on this CT side, and this one doesn't look like it's going to happen either. 2-on-4, and Ents not even moving. I mean, that flank kind of put the warning bells out, right? That they've been, you know, the other side of the map is wide open, so now they're just looking for any indication of where Heroic's going to be.
Yeah, can't really blame them. I mean, there's no reason to give up a round like this. They're all going to be pushing into the bomb site, one group together. Netosafix setting up for a nice kill. That's actually not bad at all. They might have a chance here anyway. 28 seconds, and Heroic desperately trying to hold on to this map as best as they can. 20 seconds now, waiting for a minute. Alu's got the bomb, so I might want to throw that over to somebody else instead of having the AWP have it. That seems a little bit awkward.
I think S-Tag was just spotted. I think X7 knows, yeah, they went hunting for it, and they have 2 follow-up smokes as well, so NATO is going to get blocked off and just shot right through it. Wow. 15-7.
Well done.
It's been 8-0 run if you go back to the final round of that first half. It's been all Ents. All Finland. Not so much Scandinavia.
No, which again, we're assuming it's not part of it, but we don't know for sure. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were asking this question. Even sometimes I think phrased slightly aggressively, saying like, "So was that it? Was it just a fluke for ENCE? Is it over?" I'm like, no. Why would you say that? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me why people keep talking like this. Not to say that they haven't had their own struggles or anything, but you see the caliber of play that can actually happen here on the Finnish side, and it's great. Heroic probably did need to win this map to make it, you know, a very competitive series. I imagine Nuke is going to be really tricky.
Yeah, they'll have to really have some kind of a Herculean individual performance to help them stay in that game at various points. You can see NATO Safix really feeling the pressure, trying to push long and get something going, some kind of opening pick, and now that he's put down, it might just fall flat. Estag gonna come take up the position though, and he might have found an awkward timing on Alexi B, and indeed he did. Alexi B was just starting to move up, never expected a follow-up AWPer to do something like that.
Well, they know the AWP is on that side, so maybe that and the fact that they don't have the restrooms control means they're just going to try and see if they can move somewhere else. Blameif walking through another smoke, and this timing could be really good. They're down there setting it up. He's not even going to try and get more than one, and I don't really blame him. It might be worth to just secure that kill before anything weird happens. Stavn looking away almost at the wrong time, and at least they got the kill in tunnel as well, leaving Aerial alone in the 1 versus 2. He's got the bomb. He's got about 25 seconds. Just checking to see if there's a quick flank. And he probably needs to go and get this bomb plant down pretty quickly before they move too much closer. Gonna be able to do that. Now, can he get back out from around the box? Has to almost bait out the shot from Estag. If he shows himself, he's absolutely done. He's scoped right up on that box. There's the little peek out. Does a bit of damage, but he's gonna get shot in the back. Blameif to be able to pick it up.
Yeah, Aerial just missed the timing on seeing Blameif making that play towards water. He was just barely out of view. So Heroic get their first round on the CT side, but they've got to rattle off 7 more to force overtime. That plan is obviously going to help out with money as well, so all is still good with ENCE. Nice mid-round aggression from Estag to push up towards long and get that follow-up kill.
Yeah, that was nice, and I guess Blameif...
Blameif is the flank, yeah. Grabbed Alu just right when the hit started to happen. So fair play. Flanks come pay out, you know, pay dividends for Heroic in that round, but can't rely on that every single time to make this comeback happen.
No, well, that's the scary part, isn't it? This didn't seem like a round with Sal, but they really figured out something that's you know, replicable here, that they could do another round. It's like, no, that was really close, and they barely won it. Early Molotov, Aerial. Almost running into that, or did run into it, but could have definitely gone down. Now Blameif here. That stolen Krieg. Not able to land anything. Oh, there we go. Gonna follow it up with a headshot on Alexi B. Those are the kind of rounds they like. Every round from here on out has to start like that.
Oh, and you go there. You just are getting a glimpse of the Krieg on that CT side, as you were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
it's pretty brutal.
Feels real good. They need to install that Judge Dredd technology, where only the judge can shoot it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
This might be an obscure reference.
No, it's perfect.
I really like Judge Dredd.
I do too. Perhaps Rob Schneider's greatest film.
Is something cool about it.
You talking about the old school one or the new one? Or both?
Both, actually. Strangely. I mean, I did like the old one.
There should be a Judge Dredd sound pack.
Yeah.
Like, what if there was like a audio pack for the game?
Like when you activate burst fire on the Glock, it says like rapid fire.
I was thinking like, you know, you have been judged.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because that movie is just made on one-liners.
I am the law. It's so good, isn't it? Well, X7 looking to, I don't know, cause a bit of damage, maybe just create a little bit of highlight reel for himself. It was cut short really quickly by Blameif with that Krieg. Great round from him, a triple overall. He's kind of an exciting player as well, actually. I mean, I don't know if he's necessarily always going to be the star of if this lineup keeps going. I feel like Stavn probably has that mantle for a while.
Right.
But I feel like he's like good for like just consistency, in my opinion, which is actually kind of an underrated thing.
No, it definitely is an underrated aspect of game, is like how consistently can you put up the, you know, those numbers. And certainly that's a huge benefit to have, that you can just rely on someone to be able to do that game in and game out. Another chance for ENCE to close the map. They've got 6 remaining. There's supportive flash. flashback to take it. Oh, dear. Freiburg is not happy with that one. Great response from Aerial.
Yeah, he was all chest out on the other side of that wall, wasn't he? Like,
I got 31 kills yesterday.
dare you to challenge me. Oh, wait. X7 gonna be going down. Now it's a 4-on-4, so some recovery happening. Casual grenades being thrown onto the bomb site, not really connecting with anyone.
This has like been a really interesting, like slow-paced T side from Ents, where it like doesn't actually feel like they're like challenging for a whole lot of control. They just kind of eventually pick somewhere and then attack it.
Yeah, the thing is, even when they walk onto the bomb sites, if it's like even if they're a man down or something, you still feel like they could probably do it because they just are so casual about how they approach this.
Surely not. Surely he doesn't. Goes for a very, very fast shot. BlameF now stuck in bathrooms though, and he knows it. He's got S-Tag coming. No, actually S-Tag's waiting far, far back. So BlameF all alone, gives away the positioning. He should be getting wrapped upon from any moment. It's slow and coming on Aerial. Alexi's gonna handle things, but he took a lot of damage. He ate away a lot of that HP to get that kill.
Very few grenades now on the Ents side, even fewer on Heroic, but again, they're the ones that are gonna have to execute somehow, and NatoSafeX in a powerful position. Gonna be taking down Sergey, and that should reveal exactly what's coming now. 10 seconds to try and get the bomb plant, and that will not happen, it seems. Aerial, 6 seconds now. He's gonna try for it, but no, actually, he just wants to try and look for the kills instead, and S-Tag will take him down.
Fair play, 10 to 15. This is a real honest-to-God comeback all of a sudden. I think Ents is, yeah, and out of money, sitting between 2,500 and about 3,000, so they're gonna have to save one round, and they might want to call timeout before the next gun run happens. You have 4 still. I haven't seen you call one. Go ahead and play with the timeouts.
What's something that we haven't seen? You mentioned it, and they have been very slow.
I would like to see them just pick up the pace.
Yeah.
Just try, like a change of pace in some way. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown rush, but be a little bit more sort of an aggressive. And you also have Alu having a very, very good game. Get the op back in his hands, have him get you a pick.
I mean, rushes are really hard to do when you know that the CTs have their Molotovs, right? Like, that's an issue. But is there a favorite part of the map you want them to be fast on? Like, are we talking fast restrooms control? Or?
I think that'd be cool just because we haven't seen it a whole lot.
Right.
We haven't seen them actually like really fight for that control. I think the engagement we just saw towards Long might be the heaviest battle we've seen in bathrooms.
You know when people sometimes rush L-bend on the T side, like they get in and actually start shooting into the B bomb side, and it can happen so quickly that the CTs that are on there are like, oh, hold on, like how is someone there already?
Yeah.
That kind of play, that doesn't even have to be the whole team. That could just be one person with an AK or something.
We just saw the stat on your screen that Alu is one of the best rated players in opening fights, opening duels in the tournament so far. So I mean, if you're not going to change the pace, at least, you know, he's got like a 60-some% chance win rate, I believe that stat was. So just might as well put the op in his hands and let them see what he can create for you.
Presumably not going to be this round all that much. We do have 4 HE grenades, so we could have some comedy coming. We do like the grenade kills. If you're a pro player listening, you know, something that always gets us excited.
Yeah, but when you see 4 on the T side on like an eco round, you just feel like, ooh, there it is. I think they wanted to do what? Nade stack towards Toxic Barrels. Oh, that last one just didn't work. He's gonna put the smoke down preemptively. His teammates are here though. And there was some danger in that round. A cool idea actually from Ents. They almost had exactly what they wanted. Just took way too much damage on the entry to begin with.
Yeah, but they also, like 3 of those grenades went short, didn't they?
I think 1 or 2 did, yeah. Well, because they did it like very impromptu, right? Like they kind of got spammed and panicked a little bit.
I feel like that's where you needed. Yeah, if they'd all landed in the corner, for sure that would have at least got them the opening kill. I'm not sure that would have actually won them the round, but still. We appreciate it. We appreciate the effort. Thanks, and buy more grenades in the future. It is the 27th round now, and Heroic, honestly, with an admirable comeback right now. The tragedy is that one sort of bad opening to one of these rounds could cancel it all out. So they need to make no mistakes.
Yeah, that's the really tough part, especially when you think this comeback has been going on since what, 15-7, 15-8?
Yeah.
Still a long way to go. 4 rounds to force overtime. And this time it is back towards bathrooms. And this is a bit of a change of pace, not necessarily in speed, but this is a contact play. Coming right through the smoke, they're just going to march up to this A bomb site, bypassing BlameF entirely. And if this Opper, if S-Tag makes a mistake, he could be in a lot of trouble. Hasn't spotted anything. There's a little bit of utility. Flashbang is going to give him, oh, look at the opportunity. Now they're pushing up quick, and S-Tag cannot swing wide enough. He knows one's in the sight. He gets a kill, and that's about as best as you could have hoped for.
And they Don't check long, and Blame if it's going to be over here to take down Alu. That's a great kill to get. Now they're going to come check him, but he picks up another one. Huge defense coming out right here over at long. Alexi B realizing that he's in a little bit of trouble. And there is actually a sneak out. Someone's actually left the bomb site. If they get the bomb plant down, the next 7 could go for the flank. That would really be something. He's going to come back instead. I was wondering if he wanted to go all the way around. Might have taken just a little bit too long. Alexi B planning way out in the open, but he will be successful in getting the bomb down. They have no grenades, and NATO Safex at least has got a smoke and a Molotov, so this could be a pretty good retake coming in here from Heroic to try and hold on to the map. Lexi just aimed up at the right corner. They definitely know Blame if is out there. Smoke is up. Now, a little bit of a tap away. They know where he is. He needs that headshot quick, and instead, NATO Safex, and then the fire on top of X7, and Heroic will win a 12th round here. That was, I don't know, that was pretty close.
Oh, a shout out to Blame F.
Yeah.
I mean, he's had a couple of those influential rounds recently. There was that flank to even get this comeback started downstairs a few rounds back. This one is huge, just holding long. Alu doesn't check it, but it's the follow-up kill. It's the big one because X7 was actually way, way far back watching the flank in the danger stairs for that basically that whole time. He was nowhere close to being involved in the fight. There was not a single person who could have actually flushed Blame F out.
It was funny as well, S-Tag, when that one guy jumped to truck, he just knew, I'm gonna die no matter what here, so I'm just gonna get a kill.
Just get my one kill.
Yep.
He actually almost doubled him up. That would have been sweet. If he had a 2-for-1 there, he might have even lived. Freiberg boosted over. There's the flashbang. He's forced off the angle. Doesn't want to mess with it, but he's gonna come back. Now he's hoping to just walk into it without expecting it. He's had a rough time.
At least they get, you know, a little bit of revenge in the grenade there. Gonna be one return, 2.
Much short again.
Smoke.
NATO Safex between the smokes sees absolutely no one coming through. This is a lot of pressure applied though, and actually this boost now, with all this pressure, it could actually make the defense just kind of lose track of their step and just walk right back into this boost. They've got to be very, very careful. No one actually hopping up onto it.
It looks like they're thinking about it. Bit of a jump there from S-Tag. Don't know if you really saw anybody, but yeah, it is dangerous playing next to that wooden part of the wall.
The B bomb site is the end goal this whole time. There's no... ENCE isn't even thinking about going back towards A, but Alu is just watching a flank. You can see they're watching the flank through the door, and they're just more than happy to make Heroic kind of start to sweat it out and have to consider that A bomb site. 2 players at A, 2 players at B.
Look at X7 sneaking his way through. He's getting this tunnel position for free, basically. Could he make his way down? 25 seconds. This is looking like an incredibly winnable round for ENCE. They might have found the key to finally knock Heroic out of this first map. S-Tag, good angle here. He needs somebody to come and peek him, and it's X7 offering himself up. NATO Safex right at the corner. He wants to stop that bomb from going down. It's not going to be possible. Shot for the box, not connecting. I don't know what Aerial was doing there. That seemed like an absolute mad jump into the water there, and he does get caught as well. Still a 2-on-3 for the retake, and they've got such good positioning here, ENCE.
That is a beautiful flashbang to come in as well. That slows everything down, and it makes it pretty much impossible. Good first kill from S-Tag. Up top, he gets the tag. Oh, that would have been so cool to see what he could have done if he'd gotten that kill. Either way, ENCE is going to finish it off 16-12. It's 23 kills for Lexi, 23 for Sergey, and 24 for the Alper Alu. Either way, good first map. It's going to go the way of ENCE. They have the advantage of the series, and we'll get the desk in the next map started when we come back from